Good afternoon, students. In continuation of distribution chapter of power system planning, today we have to discuss the DC distribution grid. As electricity applications are increasing with increasing standards of life, at the same instant, along with the development of AC transmission system, the applications, that means need of DC supply, also increases. That may be consumers demand, because some applications are there, they required DC supply only in particular applications. Hence we have to discuss the low voltage DC distribution system. It is already well known fact that the history of electricity was started the birth of DC supply and DC transmission and distribution systems very earlier. After that, when the transformer was found, after introduction of transformer, the transmission, distribution and utilization of AC power becomes popular in India as well as all over the world. The answer is very simple. It is more economical, or transmission efficiency is high. Due to this fact, all over the world today we are enjoying the generation, transmission and distribution must be in three-phase AC system. But as the recent developments like mini gadgets, LED lights, variable speed motors and computer applications, televisions and countless other forms of the consumer electronic needs, these all requires DC power. At present system, the DC power is met to these applications by using converters, AC to DC converters. These converters are working very fine, but they are having considerable loss. Hence, the increase in distribution of DC supply, it makes the demand of DC grid, the need of DC grid, microgrid, because it reduces the losses which are faced by the consumer appliances. The implementation of DC microgrids increases the efficiency of DC distribution line. There is no doubt in conversion of AC to DC system, the converters possess some amount of losses. Hence, as compared to this DC microgrid supply and conversion of ADCC supply, then microgrids of DC stands in better position. Hence, the design of DC microgrids overcomes the size of AC grid system, and high transmission losses is expected in AC system as compared to this energy loss in conversion systems AC to DC. These all points shows that consumers household appliances like LED, lighting, computers and mobile phones and flat TV needs DC supply rather than AC supply. The demand of above mentioned consumer appliances goes on increasing day by day, because these are very emerging electronic systems or electronic appliances what human needs. Hence, the DC supply is supplied by the DC microgrid, which provides with high efficiency and higher reliability. At present, DC microgrids are very essential due to the following advantages. If we construct a DC microgrids, then it provides the following advantages. Point number one, the DC supply is easy and simple as compared to AC supply. It is more economical. It is more economical as consideration of AC system. Converter replacement, it is already discussed Now at present we are using AC to DC converters. Then in coming days these converters are to be replaced when it is possible, when a design of DC microgrid is implemented and increased in efficiency. The efficiency is increased. The LED lighting installation runs or it needs 24 volts DC lines, and LED lighting system requires 15% more energy when DC voltage is supplied by AC to DC converters. One of the research analysis shows that same LED lighting system, when it is supplied by the AC to DC converter systems, it consumes 15% more energy. Hence you can see there, this we are discussing about one application. In the same application energy saving is possible. Hence the LVDC distribution is a promising solution which provides more number of benefits to the consumers and power transfer capability with low voltage. Hence it is improvement in reliability and power quality problems what we are seeing in AC grid system. Hence totally or in coming days the design of low voltage DC current microgrids for distribution of electricity is one of the basically need or basically required to develop the electricity market.